Alright, today we're making salsa. You either make it hot, medium, or mild. Or butt burning hot, whichever you like it. First off, what you're going to need is, this is going to be for hot, very hot salsa. Just one habanero. And we put it in a chopper here, and this is like the perfect chopper to make the salsa because it gives it the right texture. And just swing that around a little bit. Make sure you get it chopped up. And then this is 2 jalapenos, okay, chopped up small. You might chop them up, you don't have to, but it just makes it easier to put it in here and cut it up so I don't get any chunks. And these you can find on the internet, or you can find them in your local store. They have these, but you don't want to use an electric chopper because what happens is it gets too mushy. You know, you want some crunchy. Okay, next off, we've got 1 small onion. Probably not going to use all this because it was a little bigger than a small onion. Anywhere between a small and a medium, but not past that. And probably just put half of it in for now. And then just break some more. And as you can see, you're getting small pieces, you know, not big. I mean, pretty much that's like the perfect size you want. And then just go ahead, throw the rest of the onions in. Okay, so we're all set with that. What I did was, normally I'd throw the peppers in, but actually I kind of like this better because now I know they're kind of chopped up the size that I want them. But this here is 1 green pepper, and that would be medium size, 1 yellow pepper, and 1 orange pepper. You can use red, but I figure with the tomato sauce and the tomatoes, it already has the red, so I opted not to use the red. Alright, so we put that in there. Put the cover on, and actually if you do put it in, these are like 2.5 inches long and about 3/4 of an inch wide. Just to make it easier, like I say, to cut it up in there. And then just mix that, because you want to mix the onions and the jalapeno and the habanero. And just a few cranks until you get the right, yep, so the onions and whatever jalapenos are all mixed in. Now what I'm going to do is, I've already crushed the peppercorn. It's probably about, maybe a tablespoon, a little less than a tablespoon of red ground peppercorn. Put that in, so you get it all in there. And this here is a 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just dump that in. Here we have garlic, which is 2 tablespoons of garlic. Put that in. Like that. Make sure you get it all in the hole. It's up a little high, just crank it a little more, it goes down. Okay, mix that all in. Here we have about 2.5 tablespoons of parsley flakes. And again, just mix it, bring it down. Make sure you get it all. And this makes a wonderful, wonderful salsa. I mean, Ken kind of created this about 8 years ago. Kind of critiqued it a little bit, so it's actually perfect. People used to pay me to make it for them. But it's not easy. Alright, then here we have, well, I have zesty chili style tomato sauce. Diced tomatoes. You can use any kind of flavor. They have jalapeno, whatever, but I figured I already had the jalapenos in there, so I'm just going to use this one because you can't find it all the time. Just put a little at a time. Put it in there. Crank it up a little more. Pour some more in. It's going to take the whole can. It's going to be spicy. But I say this one here is going to be hot. If you don't want it very hot, you can just omit the habanero and just use the 2 jalapenos. Or if you just want it mild, just omit all the peppers as well. I mean the jalapeno and the habanero. But I can't see the good in that. Salsa should be hot. We're just going to put the rest in here. Tomato. And when you crank it, it kind of goes down, so just push it down if it doesn't go. And it turned both ways, so you get it all mixed in nice. And what I like to do is put a little sugar. It's probably about 1/8 teaspoon of sugar, just to get the essence. Yeah, so adds a little bit. You don't have to, I guess, but. And pretty much this is it. This should be done. And at the right. Oh yeah. Yep. This is good. This is perfect. And this is what it should look like. Perfect salsa. And if it stays a day, put it in the refrigerator for 1 day, overnight. And those habaneros and those jalapenos start working and make it even hotter. Well, I hope you enjoy Ken and Sharon salsa. See you next time.